Senator Ali Wakili, representing Bauchi South, leading the debate in the motion, expressed worries that there are no specific treatments or availability of vaccine for monkeypox infections.
There are no specific treatments in the provision or availability of vaccine for monkeypox infections, and that Nigerians have been thrown into panic as the country's health sector is facing a variety of challenges.
The lawmakers also called for aggressive enlightenment of the citizens about measures that can be taken to mitigate risk factor of exposure to the virus through sustained public health messages via the conventional media and the social media platforms.
We are all aware that we have been told that this particular pox has no vaccine and no known treatment at this time. It is therefore important, Mr. President and my distinguished colleagues, that every available machinery of government should be mobilized to ensure that this thing does not spread or become an epidemic, because there is no known cure.
The spread so far is so sporadic. So there is need for the federal government and all medical agencies to take proactive steps to checkmate this strange ailment that has bedeviled our citizenry.
The Senate also, as part of its resolutions, called for popularizing by the federal government with the WHO and other relevant donor agencies for contingencies against eventualities. In another development, President Muhammadu Buhari has written to the Nigerian Senate seeking approval of $5.5 billion loan. President Buhari, in a letter addressed to the President of the Senate, Bukola Saraki, and read on the floor of the Senate at Tuesday's plenary, explained that the loans will be sourced through issuance of euro and diaspora bonds.
The FGN issued a $300 million diaspora bond in the International Capital Market (ICM) in June 2017. The balance of the 2017 external borrowing in the sum of $3.2 billion is planned to be partially sourced from issuance in the ICM of $2.5 billion through Eurobonds, or a combination of Eurobonds and diaspora bonds, while $700 million is proposed to be raised from multilateral sources. It should be noted that the intention is to issue the Eurobonds first, with the objective of raising all the funds through Eurobonds, and that diaspora bonds will only be issued where the full amount cannot be raised through Eurobonds. The Senate may wish to note that the proceeds from the proposed issuance of Eurobonds and diaspora bond in the ICM will be used to finance the deficit in the 2017 Appropriation Act and provide funding for capital projects in the budget.
Buhari said the borrowings will be used to fund some capital projects across the country. Part of the foreign loans will be used to refinance local debts. Some of the projects listed in the letter include the construction of Mabila Power Project in Taraba State, construction of second runway of Abuja Airport, and other major projects across the country.